The first time I noticed him, really noticed him, I told myself it was nothing, just a passing thought, a flicker of curiosity. But it didn't fade. Instead, I found myself watching him closely, the way he moved through the house with quiet confidence, the way his gaze lingered when he thought I wasn't looking. It was subtle at first, but once I saw it, I couldn't unsee it. And worse, I didn't want to. It started with small moments. He'd linger in the kitchen while I made coffee, leaning against the counter with that infuriating half-smile. He didn't say much, but the silence between us buzzed with something unspoken, something dangerous. One evening, my husband called from the office. Another late night, another lonely dinner. I should have been used to it, but the weight of disappointment still landed hard. I hung up, exhaling slowly. "You don't seem surprised," came his voice from the doorway. I turned to find him watching me, arms crossed. "I'm not. Work always comes first." He studied me for a moment, then smirked. "That's a shame." Something in his tone made my breath hitch. Not sympathy, something else. Something that pulled at me. "You shouldn't talk like that," I said, keeping my voice even. "Like what?" he asked, stepping closer. "Like I notice things?" I looked away, gripping the counter. "I think you should go out tonight, see your friends. I'm having fun right here." That wasn't a game. It was a test, and I didn't push back, not really. "You should know something," he said after a long pause. "I don't think I want to stop." I should have told him to leave. I should have shut it down right then. But I didn't. My pulse was racing, my mind screaming, and I still couldn't look away. I avoided him for days. Threw myself into errands, small talk with my husband, anything to escape how my body had reacted to him. But it wasn't enough. One night, I stepped outside for air, and there he was, shirtless, practicing in the backyard, muscles glistening under the dim lights. I should have gone inside. Instead, I stayed, watched. He slowed when he noticed me, deliberate, stretching, showing off. "You don't have to hide," he said, toweling off. "I wasn't hiding," I whispered, lying to both of us. "Then why do you keep running? This isn't a game." "Never said it was, but I think you're lying to yourself." I should have left, but I didn't. When his fingers brushed mine, something electric passed between us. My breath caught. I wanted to blame him, but I couldn't. I had been the one watching first. Days blurred into stolen glances, passing touches. And then, one night, thunder crashed outside. We stood too close in the dim light, the storm rattling the windows and something far stronger rattling inside me. "You keep saying this can't happen," he murmured, "but you never say you don't want it to." I didn't answer. Couldn't. He kissed me. I let him. The days that followed were filled with quiet tension, secret touches, and guilt I tried to ignore. My husband didn't notice, or maybe he did. He never said anything. Then came the night he left on a business trip. 3 days. I swore I'd keep my distance, but the knock on my door came anyway. "You've been avoiding me," he said, stepping inside. "This isn't right." "Then why does it feel like it is?" He reached for me. I didn't stop him. We crossed a line that couldn't be uncrossed, and when I woke the next morning, I wasn't filled with shame, just the memory of how he looked at me, like I mattered. I stepped into the hallway and froze. My husband stood at the bottom of the stairs. His eyes flicked to the half-open door behind me. He didn't speak. He didn't need to. Later that day, I found him in the study, a glass of whiskey in his hand. He didn't look at me. "How long?" he asked quietly. "It doesn't matter." "Do you love him?" I didn't answer. I didn't know, and that was answer enough. By morning, he was gone. No note, no goodbye, just silence. A week passed. My stepson and I moved around each other carefully, like strangers carrying something fragile and broken between us. Then one evening, I found him in the kitchen, staring out the window. "What happens now?" I asked. He didn't answer at first. When he turned to face me, his voice was quiet. "I don't know." For the first time, there was no smirk, just honesty, vulnerability. Then he reached for my hand, and I let him.